Hey, it's Abbi J from AJ Life Hacks, and today I'm revealing the secrets to how to get teachers to like you. Now, I hate to brag, but I do have an awesome track record for getting teachers to like me. In my whole academic career, I had one teacher who didn't like me, and the rest loved me. And I don't know what was wrong with that one teacher. Obviously, they're insane. But I am sharing with you 5 tips today that are foolproof to get your teachers on your side, which is so critical because they are the ones who are in charge of your education. They're the ones that you spend a great deal of your time with, and they're the ones who can make your life and your time at school either incredible or miserable. So these 5 tips are going to be vital for you, so keep watching this video. The first tip, and this one is so obvious, but it's not to some people, and that is to be a good student. Turn in your work in time, be on time to class, don't be tardy every day. Make sure you do your assignments, make sure that you're not calling out at people or causing problems with the students around you. Just being a good student, being attentive, and listening to your teacher goes so far at making you stand out, because I know that sounds like, well, everybody does that. Not everybody does that. So if you can consistently be a good student and be somebody reliable for this teacher, they're already going to start to notice you and start to appreciate you as being a great student. My second tip for you is don't ask silly questions. Now, I don't mean that you have an academic silly question, because there are no questions that if you really don't know the answer to, like, you should ask it. I'm talking about questions such as, and we've all heard them, where the kid raises his hand and says, "Teacher, you said that this was due tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Saturday, so does that mean we have school tomorrow?" I mean, just nonsense questions. Questions you're purposely asking to distract the teacher, to waste time, to, get the teacher off the subject so you don't have to learn and that maybe you'll get out of an assignment or something. Don't waste your time with those kind of questions. Don't waste your time trying to learn from this teacher when you're asking silly questions that you already know the answer to or has no answer. Now, this can happen at any age, at any grade, even in college. And it might look a little different from being the silly, "Do we have school tomorrow?" question to being, "Well, one time I knew this guy where this situation happened, and I swear the law of gravity didn't apply to him there." Okay, that had nothing to do with our lesson, or that was just a really silly example. So help your teacher out and don't distract from the atmosphere of the class. And that goes into our third step, which is to ask great questions. Now, you don't have to come up with the most scientific question ever. I used to get so nervous to raise my hand and ask any questions in class. But just like when you go up and talk to your group of friends and ask them questions about their day, how are they, how have they been, what did they do last night? Well, you're expecting an answer. And so is your teacher when she asks you the class questions. So be that student that will raise your hand and help them out every now and then, or doesn't mind sharing the answer that they've written down on their piece of paper. Now, this one I wasn't always the most amazing student at because I was shy. I was really shy. But you know what? When your teacher's fishing for an answer, help them out and give them the answer. The fourth step I have for you is huge, and that's not to become a problem child. And what I mean by this, because there's so many definitions of problem child, is to not draw extra attention to yourself in a negative way. And this can go from either extreme. So there's the extreme of, like, you're the class clown and you're always poking somebody, or you're always bugging somebody, or you always have some silly obnoxious comment, or you're always just so loud and the teacher just knows the moment you walk into the class you're gonna do something. You're gonna disrupt the class in some way, or every time your hand shoots up that you're not gonna talk about the lesson, you're gonna talk about something silly. And then there's the person at the other extreme where, you're always at the teacher's desk, you're always bugging them for something, or always correcting them, and just being a little bit of almost a know-it-all, and just letting them know that you're there and that you're going to need their attention. You want to be somewhere happily in the middle. You're not afraid to poke a joke every now and then and have fun in class, but you're not afraid to ask for extra help if you need, or to have clarification on a question. But you're not constantly pestering this teacher for more personal time from them. Teachers have to divide their time with 30 plus students in their room. So make sure that you are contributing to the classroom and that you are not purposely pulling from the energy and focus of this teacher to just be on you. And my last step for you, and if you get anything from the video, get this last step, and that's to be kind. Oh, please be kind. And I say this in so many of my videos because we're human beings and we should be kind to each other. And it's not natural to be kind. I know that seems so weird, but it's not natural for us to be kind to one another, and we have to work on it. But my mom has been a teacher for over 28 years, and you'd be shocked how rude students can be. And you can be shocked about how insensitive some people can be. So be kind. You have no idea what's going on in that teacher's life. You have no idea what their day consists of, or that the class before them totally destroyed their lesson and just railroaded their whole day. So be kind and recognize that, yes, they're a teacher, and sometimes we put them in their own world. We think they live at the school. They don't. They have a real life outside of it, and you sitting there in your desk can help them have a great day. And recognize that that power is in your hands. So use these 5 steps and get teachers on your side. It's an amazing thing for you to do for your own self. No, you're not going to get straight A's because your teacher loves you. You're going to have to put forth effort, but it makes it so much more enjoyable to be at school. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel because I have so many back to school life hacks and high school tips for you coming. So subscribe, like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Abbi J out.